Today we're going to do the career sim of a 99 overall player. We're going to try to break some records, home runs, hits, maybe stolen bases, something. I hope. We'll have to wait and see, but let's get into it. I hope you do enjoy it. Of course, if you do, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for new and enjoy the content. Of course, in the comment section, give me your prediction. Do you think we break a record in this career sim? Don't cheat, but drop a comment down below. All right, so today we're gonna rock with the Angels. I don't know why, I just felt like we should rock with the Angels for today. We have a 99 overall player. GM contracts are off. Everything else is left alone except for the extra inning rule. Auto manage on everything because I want the CPU to handle this person's career. I want it to just be organic. I don't want to have to jump in and do anything. So let's see what we got here. We got Mr. Fred Edwards. As you can see, 6'3", 230 at 18 years old. That is a massive human being. There we are. He plays for the Trash Pandas right now. I doubt he's going to stay in that part of the organization for much longer when you know that everything is 99 overall. Yes, that is correct. 99 overall. This is currently what he looks like when he bats. It's a power stance right there. This guy means business. This guy's going to hit some home runs. This guy's going to cause some damage. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm just going to move him up to AAA. Let's get rid of somebody that's going to get in his way. Jansen Junk. Sorry, your time here is done. Let's get him on the 40-man, get him in the majors, and then who's going to be sent down to make this move possible? Monte Harrison. So he is a left fielder. Like I said, 99 across the board, switch hitter, 6'3". Yeah, outfielder from Wisconsin. There he is, Fred Edwards in all his glory. This guy's going to lead us to victory, hopefully, or break some records. That's really what I'm looking for. Does he get in the lineup? Oh, right in the 3 spot. That's how you know this guy means business. So there it is. That's really straightforward. I mean, it's a 99 overall. I mean, he's going to have every single quirk known to man. He's going to have a really cheap contract. That's not good. Probably going to be upset about that one. But yeah, attributes 99 across the board. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm interested. Where's number 0? Our number. You know what? It's because he wanted the halo on his jersey. Either way, let's do it. Let's see what happens. And ooh, I'm gonna do this because I already know it's gonna get crazy otherwise. Boom. Now we're good. Let's see how this first season plays out. So at the All-Star break, let's go take a peek. Did he make it to the All-Star game? He did. Wow, he's kind of crushing it right now. As you'd expect. No, you can't. Like, this was gonna happen, right? Like, he isn't gonna hold 99 everything. That's expected, right? Like, we knew this was gonna happen. I just hope we don't see crazy regression. That would be terrible. So here we are, almost 100 games into the season, 120 hits almost, 23 home runs, we had 25 stolen bases, and I mean, the numbers are through the roof. He's an all-star. That's great to see. I'm assuming, based on that, he's leading the Rookie of the Year. Oh, yeah, Rookie of the Year race. So yeah, so far so good. He's killing it. Just a quick little stop in mid-season to see how things were doing. And I mean, or see how they were going, and they're clearly going well. So I think Fred Edwards is gonna make a name for himself for sure. All right, so won the division, 112 and 50, kind of expected based on the team the Angels have. Trout, Rendon, Ohtani, Fred Edwards, makes sense, right? So awards, league leaders, I guess I should look at. So we have doubles and runs. It looks like there's some more, but I mean, I guess we could kind of take a look and see where we are. So second for hits. 2 short of Victor Reyes. Okay. Really? Victor Reyes also had 724 at bats. Where's Fred Edwards? 622. So he did it in 100 less at bats. It's insane. 50 doubles led the league. Triples, not up there in triples. Wow. Okay. So he was like tied for 16th. Home runs, 4th, which is good to see. In RBIs, he was 3rd. Did I see Rendon had 162 RBIs? That's insane. Hank Aaron Award goes to Rendon. Rookie of the Year goes to Edwards. MVP goes to Rendon. Silver Slugger goes to Rendon. That means Triple Crown goes to Rendon. So that's impressive. I've never seen that with Rendon, and I can kind of see why. 50 home runs, RBIs through the roof, almost the same amount of walks and stolen bases. Or no, walks and strikeouts. He didn't even have a single stolen base. I don't know why I said that. But I mean, the numbers are insane for Rendon, but we're not here for Rendon. We're here for this man right here, Fred Edwards. So currently looking pretty good. 50 doubles, almost 200 hits, 6 triples, 45 home runs, 122 RBIs, almost 100 walks, 41 stolen bases. And I mean, look at the average, the on-base percentage, the slugging, the OPS. It's beautiful. Let's take a look at the WAR. Where are we sitting? A 10.9. 10.9. I kind of want to see what the highest WAR for a single season was. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. If I could spell war right, that'd be nice. Okay, highest single season war was 14.2 by Babe Ruth. The most recent one was Barry Bonds in 2001, where he had 11.9. And then do I have it? 2004 was 10.6 for Barry Bonds. So that kind of gives you, oh wait, Mookie Betts in 2018 had a 10.7. I think that's the most recent one. So that's pretty comparable right there. So that's 22nd overall, kind of in that range. Yeah, actually 10.9 makes him 21st overall. There it is. There we go. So that's pretty good for a single season war. I mean, that's impressive. Fred Edwards, make a name for yourself. So season 1 in the books. I'd say that's pretty good. Are they gonna win the World Series? They are. Oh, do we get a little MVP award? Taylor Ward wins World Series MVP and Mike Trout wins playoff MVP. How did Fred Edwards do in the postseason? Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so there we go. A World Series in season 1 along with the Rookie of the Year and some insane numbers. That's pretty good. All right, so still in the 3 spot. I mean, he's still holding his overall pretty well. I mean, season 2, any changes to the team? It looks pretty similar. Pitching might be a little bit different just because of the budget. I'm assuming the budget was a little tight. No, they brought back Syndergaard. I mean, it kind of looks like a pretty standard Angels lineup. Yeah, I mean, doesn't look like much changed. I think I saw a couple big moves this offseason. I'm trying to remember which ones happened, and I'm trying to think of like what big names did I see. I think Muncy someone went to the Nationals. That kind of caught me off guard. Who was it? Aaron Judge. That's what it was. Aaron Judge went to the Nationals. Did somebody go to the Athletics? Is that another one that I saw? No, it can't be. There was another one. Muncy, I can't remember. I don't think he went back to the Dodgers. I know Kershaw went to the Cardinals. I know that happened, but I'm trying to remember where Max Muncy went. I think that was another one of the names that kind of was a bigger name that changed team. Twins. That's where he went. The Twins. So the Twins got Muncy. Judge went to the Nationals. A couple other bigger names happened. Yeah, there were some changes. There were some changes indeed. So we'll see how that changes the landscape of MLB. But Fred Edwards is looking good. Still in that 3 spot in season 2. I'm liking it. All right, so another season in the books, 101 and 61. One thing that I have noticed is Fred Edwards. His potential is starting to drop already. He was down to like a 96 potential. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continuously bump it back up to 99 at the start of every season, because for some reason it was like 96. As you can see, he's starting to fall off. So I know he will regress. Like, it's not logical that he's going to stay at 99 for every single attribute. But what I will do is I'm going to bump it up to 99 overall or 99 potential for his potential every single year. That's the one thing that I will do, because for some reason it was already down to like what I said, 96. So there's that. League leaders. What do we have here? Fred Edwards had the most hits, runs, and apparently that was it. He was an all-star once again. I feel like he's going to be an all-star for the foreseeable future. He wins a Gold Glove. That's it. Oh man, really? That's it? Nothing else? Maybe like a Silver Slugger? I mean, let's see. So he won the Gold Glove, which is awesome to see. But what about like a Silver Slugger? No Silver Slugger? He was second. All right. So it looks like he had a really good year again. Home runs dipped a little bit, which is unfortunate. But 48 doubles, 10 triples, and 29 home runs with almost 200 hits. I mean, you can't complain about that. And the stolen bases, once again, really solid. So average went up. On base percentage did drop a little bit. Same thing with the slugging and the OPS, but that makes sense when you almost half your home runs. So yeah, it makes a little bit of sense. But like I said, I'm gonna keep the potential at 99. Hopefully he doesn't continue to regress. Hopefully we can kind of plateau with the ratings and we just kind of hold it that way. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. So far, season 2's good. We're not winning the awards like I would. Obviously, we're competing with Trout and Ohtani, who do very well in franchise. And so far, we're getting some good results. I guess it would help to see if we win another World Series. I mean, we're eliminated by the Tigers. Oh, gross. All right, that's season 2 in the books. Let's keep moving forward. All right, so do the Angels lose Ohtani, there it is. He goes to the Giants. So that opens up a little bit of money for them to spend somewhere else, but that might also mean that they're gonna be quite bad. They have an aging Trout, they have an aging Rendon. They brought in Lucas Giolito, so I guess they kind of brought in a pitcher that like can kind of fill the void left by Ohtani, but offensively, that's a big hole. That's a big hole that's gone now. So looking at start of the regular season, let's double check and see where our guy Fred Edwards is at potential wise. All right, he's up to 99 still, which is awesome, but you can kind of see how the team has changed a little bit. No Ohtani. Giolito does kind of take that spot, but offensively, CJ Cron, I don't know if that's the guy that's really gonna change the team up that much. You know what I mean? Like looking at it, I don't know. Maybe Marsh and Adele start to pop off a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. So far, so good. Let's get through season 3. All right, 102-60. Once again, the team is looking nice. So even though they lost Ohtani, they're still pretty competitive. Giolito. Ooh. Okay, and then look at Fred Edwards. The home runs, the doubles, the batting average, the runs. He's clearly this offensive powerhouse that we needed. Also, maybe that was the issue why we saw him regressing so much, was just the potential was dropping. I mean, he went from a 99 to a 96. Keeping him at 99, you can see there is some regression, but for the most part, he's kind of kept the same, right? Like that, not too much has dropped, and even some stats have gone up. So that's good to see. And I mean, it kind of shows, right? We've got a couple years left on his contract. The quirks are all still there. And then the only thing that really dropped was what? The power versus righties, which hate to see that. But I mean, look at the numbers. Hits, 203. Did he not lead the league in hits? What is up with Victor Reyes? Hitting 30 home runs with 40 doubles, 10 triples the year before. What? Like, Juan makes a little bit of sense, right? Like, he's got those high contact numbers. That makes sense. But Victor Reyes? How? Who is this guy? Do I need to start picking him up in franchise? Because he's just the best player in the world? Like, what's going on there? Home runs, he led the league. Actually, he was tied for second behind Juan Soto, tied with Aaron Judge. I mean, Judge and Soto in the same outfield is gross, by the way. That's absolutely insane. And he was second for stolen bases in the American League. So that's good to see. What about awards? Hank Aaron, an MVP for Trout. Oh, man. And then a Silver Slugger. Fred Edwards finished second behind Trout. And I mean, what's the big difference here? So 30 more hits for Edwards. The doubles, more for Edwards. Triples, more for Trout. Home runs, more for Edwards. RBIs, more for Trout. Walks, more for Edwards. Less strikeouts for Edwards. More stolen bases for Edwards. So what's the difference here? The RBIs. That's it. Everything else is in Edwards' favor. That's tough. Is that and the triples? And the triples maybe? I mean, oh man, if that's really the case, man, I feel like he got robbed, man. I feel like he got robbed. That's kind of tough to see. He definitely got robbed of this MVP right here. Definitely got robbed. He got his second Silver Slugger. Did he win a Gold Glove again this year? No, he did not. Okay, so no Gold Glove, second Silver Slugger, been an all-star every single year, and he gets robbed of his first MVP. It's tough to see. That's tough to see. Mike Trout's still a 99 holding his rating. We've got like 97 more years of Mike Trout on the Angels. So it looks like the outfield's kind of set with these two out there. Just depends on where Marsh or Adele ends up. So there we go. Edwards looking good in season 3. I mean, he should have won it. He should have won it. And now it's postseason time. They advance again to the World Series and a second World Series title. Okay. Mike Trout's the MVP, and the playoff MVP was Rendon. So again, Edwards, no award for him, even though he hit 309 with 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. I memean, he's just fallen short, I guess, just a little bit by all the voters, which I feel like he's getting rigged a little bit. Come on, give him the award. A 20-year-old's popping off like this. No one's seen that since Juan Soto. I guess that's pretty recent, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? You know what I'm trying to get across. This guy's insane. Either way, doesn't look like too many big names are off the board. Walker Buehler goes to the Phillies. Corbin Burns to the White Sox. O'Neal joins the outfield with the Nationals, but I believe Soto leaves this year unless he re-signed with them, which would be a crazy outfield, by the way. Soto, Judge, and Tyler O'Neill. Whew. That'd be nasty. Let me see. Is Soto a free agent? Oh, I'm assuming he went back to the Nationals then, right? Yeah, he's right here. He did sign an extension. So O'Neill, Soto, Judge, all in the outfield, plus Ian Happ. I mean, that's a pretty strong outfield right there. That's a pretty good outfield. I mean, okay, all right. Let's go see what the Angels did this offseason. Hopefully, it was something. Because if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Yeah, I know. It makes sense. Just believe me, it makes sense. So offensively, I think they kind of got worse. I think they did. Not really. I don't know about this one. What about pitching? What do we got going on here? I don't know. I'm just looking at some of these aging players, and I just don't know how things are looking. They're ranked first, so clearly it's going well. We've got Fred Edwards looking good. Let's get through season 4. So yeah, this is kind of what I was worried about. Finishing under 500. I'm assuming some players are starting to regress a little bit. Trout, a little bit 1 overall, but like clearly we're missing something. Bottom of the lineup, not doing great. Pitching. Holy cow, are we serious right now? Oh Lord, that is not good. League leaders though, this is what's important. We got the batting average, the runs, the walks, the slugging percentage, and OPS. Is this the year he finally does it? Is this the year that we finally see? How is Victor Reyes getting so many at-bats? Every year he's getting 700 plus at-bats. Who is he paying to get this many at-bats? That's what I need to know. How is he doing this? This is insane. It's unbelievable. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But yeah, let's get through this. Awards: Hank Aaron, Silver Slugger, and no MVP. He loses out to Kyle Tucker and Freddie Peralta. Really? He's losing out to Freddie Peralta, Kyle Tucker. Okay. All right, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Kyle Tucker does have a case. I will give you that. Kyle Tucker definitely has a case. I mean, home runs are about the same. Triples in Edwards' favor. Kyle Tucker has more hits and more doubles, but the hits are what, 3 different in a lot less at bats. Walks. What do we got? Edwards' favor. Strikeouts, Edwards' favor. Stolen bases, Edwards' favor. And then, the average on base percentage, slugging, OPS, all in Edwards' favor. I'm feeling like we're getting robbed of some accolades here, and I don't like it. Did we get a Gold Glove? No Gold Glove. What about a Silver Slugger? Okay, we got a Silver Slugger. So that's what, 3 in a row that we've had for Fred Edwards. And I mean, again, he's putting up crazy numbers. We're already at 159 home runs, 31 double or triples, which is honestly pretty good. Doubles almost 200, hits almost 800, stolen bases 138. Like, he's killing it. He's doing great. I love to see it. Things are looking fantastic. So 4 seasons in, let's get through season 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 10, and then we'll kind of just see how the career plays out. All right. Hold on. I don't think you're gonna. I need you to be ready for this one. Like, I need you right here. I need you to be ready for what you're about to see. It's gross. Soto, Judge, Alvarez. What? Are you kidding me right now? Are you insane? What? Holy cow. That's even better than the year before. What is going on with this organization? The Nationals, calm down. I can't handle this. This is an insane team. Unbelievable. Luis Robert goes to the Pirates, but holy cow, this is unbelievable. All right, so another sub 500 season for the Angels, and now I'm kind of interested to see league leaders, stolen bases and runs. That's it? Really? That's unfortunate. Let's see here. Where is he? 40. I mean, his stats are still pretty good. He is regressing a little bit, so might have to look into the potential a little bit. But awards wise, we had a rookie of the year. That was it. No, he did get a Silver Slugger, so he continues to get that going in his career. What about a gold glove? No gold glove. Finished second behind Stanton. Okay. So we're still sitting at 99 overall. Things are looking good. We've got 167 hits. That's down, but the doubles are still pretty good. Home runs are still kind of in the career average. Triples went down a little bit. Same thing with RBIs, which makes me think it's just the lineup isn't oh wow, this lineup's bad. No wonder. Yeah, okay. I see why. I see why the RBIs dropped quite a bit. Stolen bases are still what, 30s, mid 30s, which is crazy. I mean, still good numbers. 5 years into the league, and I mean he's putting up killer numbers. Lowest WAR of his career, which I mean it does make sense. You can see his numbers definitely did drop, but like I mean he's still a 50 WAR in 5 seasons that's crazy. That's crazy indeed. So far we're looking good. 5-year mark, just shy of 200 home runs, just shy of 1,000 hits. I mean, we're making really good pace to get some records, right? Like we're looking pretty good. So let's keep it going. I think next year is the last year of his contract. At least it should be. And then he hits free agency. Can the Angels bring him back? Or is he going to venture somewhere else where the team isn't so bad now? 84 and 78. So the Angels did improve. I think it has to do a little bit with the budget. Rendon is gone. You can kind of see money's kind of spread out throughout the team a little bit more. And they can improve the squad a little bit. But let's take a look. League leaders, Fred Edwards at the top of the charts for a lot. Doubles, triples, average, hits, runs, slugging percentage. You'd love to see it. 212 hits. Beautiful stuff right there. Doubles, quite a bit more than the second place. The second place doubles guy. I don't know what's going on. I forgot how to speak English for a second. I think that's what happened. Awards. What do we got here? A Hank Aaron Award and a Silver Slugger. No MVP. Ah, man. All right, let's see what we got here. So hits more, right? Doubles more, triples more, home runs the exact same. RBIs less, understandable. That's fine. Walks less than Bregman, so I'll give him that. Strikeouts more and stolen bases more. I mean, okay, like Bregman, I could see definitely has a case for MVP. Like, I'm not taking that away from him. I still think Fred Edwards is getting robbed a little bit, man. I feel like that's the case. I really do. I feel like he's getting robbed with the MVP award. I feel like he should have at least two. At least two. What about a Silver Slugger? Do we have a Silver Slugger? Yep. Again, tally it up for him. What about a Gold Glove? No, sadly no. So one more time, let's go take a look at his stats. I mean, that's a great year, man. That's insane. That's a killer season. And almost 30 stolen bases on top of that. Like that's crazy right there. So I mean, he's killing it. He's about to get paid in the offseason. It just depends on if he stays here with the Angels or if he's going somewhere else. I mean, maybe join up with the Nationals and that crazy squad over there. All right, Kershaw Kimbrel in the Hall of Fame. Let's kind of skim through. Did he come back? He did not. They don't even have an offer out for him. So now you've got Bobby Witt, you've got Alek Manoah. There's a couple other big names out in free agency. Where does he head? Is he re-signed with the squad? Is he even getting an offer? We've got the Dodgers, the Tigers, and the Red Sox kind of all fighting it out for this signature. Who is gonna get it? Hasn't signed yet. You would assume we would get a notification for him signing with the team. You would assume the highest rated free agent. Are we really not gonna get a notification that he signed with the team? Oh, he hasn't. Now we've got the Cubs, the Reds, and the Rangers all fighting it out for the signature. Who gets it? The Phillies in the end on a 9-year deal. Okay, the Phillies. Wow. Didn't expect that. I really didn't. All right, let's take a look at the Phillies squad. What do they have that drew him to Philadelphia? So we've got Muzziotti, you got Stott, Fred Edwards, Acuna. Wow, he left the Braves to go to the Phillies. Bryce Harper's still there. Ty France, Glaber, Toro, and Ohapi. Interesting. I don't know if that's I mean, Walker Buehler's there. Hans Kraus. Okay. Like, pitching definitely needs a little bit of a jump start, but I guess it's not a bad team. It's not a great team, but it's not a bad team. Moving from AL to NL. All right, let's see how he dominates the NL. All right, first season with the Phillies. First season with the Phillies, and I'm kind of interested to see what happens. No MVP. Okay, so there's that. What about batting title, maybe? No batting title. Fred Edwards did win the batting title. I think we talked about that, though. What about a gold glove? There's a gold glove for Fred Edwards and a silver slugger, maybe? Yep, there it is. Okay, so he did have quite the season. 328, 203 hits, 50 doubles, 36 home runs, 10 triples, 115 RBIs, 38 stolen bases. I mean, the guy is a stolen base machine. You can see the power of his righties is probably starting to become an issue. I mean, 77 is not bad, but like, you definitely wish it would stop falling off so much. But I mean, when your career numbers after 7 seasons look like that, that's kind of gross, right? Like, it's kind of insane. The WAR at 10.9, he had 11.8. 11.8. What is? Oh man, that's. Let's see. Let's go take a look. 11.8 is his career high. Where does that put him all time? That puts him tied for 9th all time with Barry Bonds. Ooh, I mean, the guys, besides like the home runs, you know, like the crazy like 50, 60 home run seasons, he's putting up insane numbers. Absolutely insane numbers. Over 1,300 hits, 270 home runs almost. Like this is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, 242 stolen bases as well. So that's the first year with the Phillies. Are the Phillies in the postseason? They are. They have a wild card game and they win. Next round though, they get eliminated. So a little short postseason appearance for the Phillies. But I mean, Fred Edwards is still putting up crazy numbers. All right, we're about to be season 8, and I figured this would be a good point because I'm thinking players are going to start to retire soon. So let's kind of compare them and see where we're at the start of season 8. Because Freddie Freeman's 39, Bryce Harper 36, Trout 37. So kind of get an idea of where our Fred Edwards is at. So let's kind of where are we sitting here? So we've got like Altuve, Arenado, Mike Trout, Bogarts, Machado. Where is our guy Fred Edwards in the grand scheme of things in baseball right now? Am I missing him? Where is he? Right. All right, there he is. 1377. So he's kind of towards, the bottom of like the high hit total. I mean, when you compare him to Tatis, who just turned 30, right? We've got Fred Edwards, who's 25. I mean, it's pretty close, right? Home runs. Let's see where we're at for Fred Edwards. I think he's approaching 200. I think that's where he was. Let's see. Let's get down here a little bit, see where he is. I think it was 200, right? 269. So yeah, I mean, that's a good number already in just 7 seasons. Like, that's absolutely insane. You can kind of see where he is with like 10 seasons for Laureano, 11 seasons for Moncada, 8 seasons for Dahlbeck. Who else? We got Cole Tucker here with 284. He's been in the league for 9 seasons. So I mean, like, things are looking pretty good. Average, I'm assuming he's at the top. On base percentage, he's at the top, like with people who have had quite the year. So like Soto, 10 years in the bigs. We've got 388 home runs and 1871 for hits, and we're at 1377 with about 100 home runs less with 3 seasons to go. I feel like we could definitely do that. I feel like Soto and him are kind of on the same track, like a 3-year difference in terms of MLB service time, of course. But yeah, I feel like kind of similar, like hit track, home run track. Stolen base is completely different, but like you can kind of see it's almost the same. Like, we're kind of looking at a Juan Soto-ish career sim, which is kind of wild. I mean, Juan Soto, I honestly think is probably one of the best hitters in terms of like eye and discipline that we've seen in quite some time. Like, the guy is a really good hitter, and I think we're seeing like a really special talent with him. He's not going to break home run records or anything, but in terms of just being a really pure hitter, I think Juan Soto is going to be known as one of the best that we've seen for quite some time. So there it is. I mean, that's kind of a cool comparison to see in terms of like a created player compared to like Juan Soto. Like, think about something like that. So let's get into it. Let's keep moving forward. What is this, season 8 now? Kind of interested to see what Fred Edwards does. Season 8 in the books. What do we have here? Let's take a look at the other side. Fred at 351. Ooh, okay. What else did he lead the league in? Hits, Yeah, makes sense. Julio Rodriguez with the Padres. Oh, wow. Okay. Any other? Torkelson with the Pirates? Okay. Some interesting moves there. We saw Bobby Witt to the Diamondbacks the same year that Edwards hit free agency. Doubles, he was tied with the lead. He's up there with triples. I mean, 13 triples is impressive. Home runs tied with Judge. I mean, that's a crazy year right there. An award, maybe? There it is. Finally, his first MVP. He does it. The batting titles there. What about a Gold Glove? Oh, and a Gold Glove? What about a Silver Slugger? And a Silver Slugger. I mean, this guy's doing it all. This guy's insane. The doubles are what's kind of crazy. Almost 400 doubles in his career. Like, that's the wild part. 1,500 hits, 310 home runs. The stolen bases is pretty impressive as well. Like, he's averaging, what, 282 over 8 years? It's like, what, 30-ish a season? It's a little bit more than 30. It'd be 282 divided by 8 is about 35. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, makes sense. About 35 a season. That's impressive. That's really impressive. So 8 seasons in the books. I mean, the quirks are still super high. I mean, we're gonna be here till 2036. But realistically, let's sim the next 2 seasons. Let's see what happened. Postseason? We are in the postseason with the Phillies, but they get eliminated once again. So still the 2 World Series for Fred Edwards. No MVPs in those World Series though, or a postseason appearance, but or like a postseason MVP. But at least we finally got that first MVP, kind of checked off. He finally got that award that's been eluding him for like what 3-4 seasons. It seems like he should have won it, and it's a rigged voting. It's a rigged voting, and sure, but there it is. There it is. All right, season 8. There's the MVP. All right, season 9. Is this the year we get a back-to-back MVP? No, but I mean, he's still in the race. He's still in the race. We're starting to see some regression. I got to double check the potential once again. But I mean, again, a crazy year. 200 hits. I mean, the doubles went down a little bit, but the triples are still in double digits. The home runs. I mean, just give him a Hall of Fame ballot right now. Just put him in the Hall of Fame right now. I mean, almost 100 WAR. This is crazy. This is insane. All right, let's do one more season. We gotta see this one more season. I mean, let's take a look at the team. Like, what are we looking at here? Harper's still there, Acuna's still there, and Gleyber Torres. But like, I mean, realistically, the team's not that great offensively. That like what I'm looking at, but clearly they're good enough to make the postseason and make it to the next round, and they advance there. They're in the World Series. Is Fred Edwards gonna win his next World Series? He doesn't, but maybe a playoff MVP, maybe a little postseason MVP. He does get one after a pretty good year. So there it is. One more season. Let's check it out. One more season to see the damage he can do, kind of compare him to where he stacks up all time, because after 10 seasons, that's pretty impressive, like the numbers he's putting up. So we'll compare him, see where he's at, and then of course I'll sim all the way to the end and give you the whole career of what Fred Edwards was possible, like what was possible for him to do, like what craziness he put up. Alrighty, season 10 awards. What do we have? So no MVP. A Silver Slugger? Oh, Silver Slugger. Oh man, Gold Glove. All right, we got a Gold Glove though, so he's still putting up good numbers. It looks like. I think we are starting to see a little bit of a regression. 97 overall already. Whoa. What? No way. Really? That much? Wow. Really? Where's Soto? Okay, let's go to the Nationals. I need to see a comparison. Where's Soto? 75 overall? I mean, Vladdy's still kind of holding his rating, I guess. Let's see, who else? Like Acuna's in 86. So like, okay, there's that. What about, who else would be a good look to kind of see where we're at? Trying to see Eloy, 34, 82 overall. What else? I just, the drop off like that. Like Devers is still pretty solid, I would say. Devers is still pretty good at 34 years old. Yeah, 87 overall. Okay. So they're Wander at 30. No regression like at all after 10 years in the majors. It's interesting. 10 years in the majors, 30 years old. Let's take a look at what our guy's doing at 10 years in the majors and 27. I don't understand it. Like that's what, like, I'm glad to see that there is a little bit of variability, but like, or variation, I guess if you, yeah, because like Torkelson's doing well. Robert is like now kind of starting to see some big regression. So maybe this could be like the one big fall off and then we start to see some plateauing. But yeah, that's a big drop off. That is a really big drop off. So there it is. Fred Edwards, like first big drop off. We kind of saw what he was putting up at peak numbers. I mean, now I'm kind of worried. Like, is he going to hit 400 home runs? Is he going to hit maybe 3,000 hits? I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'll see you guys at the end of his career. I mean, there's a lot that could happen. But first, I guess the kind of important thing is like, let's kind of take a look and see just in 10 years where he kind of ranks. That's what I was looking for, where he ranks. So top, all right, so all-time hit, all-time home runs. Let's take a look there. All-time home runs. Let's take a look and see what we got. So 762. He's currently at 363, which would put him in 84th all-time. 84th all-time, which is honestly pretty impressive. Let's go for all-time hits now. Like, I mean, in the top 100 after 10 seasons, that's pretty good. Let's kind of take a look now. What do we got? Hits just shy of 2,000. That would put him in the 1955. We're kind of looking at 313th all time, so a little bit lower there, but overall, I mean, that's still really good. All-time stolen bases. I'm kind of interested in this one because he actually got quite a bit. All-time stolen bases, we have 341, and that would put him at 119th. That's actually a lot lower than I was expecting. That's crazy. That's a lot lower than I was expecting. But this is also 10 years, like, and he's still got quite a bit of time in his career left over. So I mean, do I expect the numbers to slowly start to cool off a little bit? Of course. But I mean, it's still really good. Really, really good. So there it is. Let's finish off his career. All right, so Fred Edwards has retired in 2044. Age makes sense. Left fielder, he's done. All right, so let's talk about this. 48 years old, 48 overall. You can see he's started to regress a little bit. He still has the thief quirk, which is absolutely insane. Like, he was still stealing bases, and you're gonna see what happened here. So you can see he went back to the Angels, and you can see he was pretty poor. And the reason I wanted to do this was because he actually still, his stats, so how many years has he been out of the league now? 2 years. His stats were still like in the high 60s hitting wise. So I felt like he could have done a job. Clearly he didn't really do much with that opportunity. But he stayed with Philly for the whole entirety of his contract. He sat out a year, and then he was in free agency for 2 years. And that's why I still signed him with LA, because he was still like holding a decent hitting rating. And that's kind of why I felt like maybe he could do something. So I signed him for a couple years. You can still see he stole a crazy amount of bases. So like, his stealing and base running aggression never went down. It's just everything else did. So yeah, there's that. So you can see he hit 3,000 hits. He had almost 400, like he had 450 home runs. And like, I wanted to see if I could continue to push him to try to get more home runs or more hits. And I probably could have, but like, it's super frustrating when he left the Phillies, he was down to like I want to say he was in the 60s. And so he's kind of held like a low 60, 50 overall rating for like this whole portion of his career up until these last 2 years when he was in free agency, where he really tanked in overall. I think these years right here, he was like a 60 / like a 58. It was just his hitting stats were like in the high 60s, except for his power. Those were really low. So I tried to stretch it out. I tried to see if I could get him to have some better stats, but you can kind of see where he is. 3,000 hits, 450 home runs, a crazy amount of stolen bases. Actually, I'm actually interested to see like how many all-time stolen bases, like where he is now, because like he still stole quite a few bases post, like we like checked in on him. Like he was still stealing 30, 40, 20 some bases. So like looking at this, what is he at? 584. That puts him 20th, 21st all time. That's pretty impressive. Like career average 294, 886 OPS. And if we take a look at WAR, he had what, 1 negative WAR his entire career? Oh no, yeah, we're seeing some bad WARs. But let's see all-time WAR just to kind of see where he is. All-time WAR, and let's see, 100.2 would put him 31st all time, and Pujols currently in his career is at 99.4. So there's that. So yeah, I mean, overall a really respectable career. I kind of hoped that he would have done better, like especially with the pace he was at up until like what, 2033 ish, 20. Yeah, like this is kind of where things went poorly. It's super disappointing that like at year 8, year 9, he really started to regress. So yeah, I don't know. Again, that's kind of why I don't like doing career sims. I just wanted to see how a 99 overall would do. Again, I do expect some regression. I really do. But the fact that he dropped so quickly was super disappointing. You know, even other career sims, right? Like we looked at Vlad, we looked at Soto, we looked at like Acuna, and I was kind of checking out what their careers were doing at the same time, and they weren't regressing as quickly as Fred Edwards was. So there's that. So I guess I don't know. That's just one thing that I kind of noticed, that they were regressing, just not as dramatically as what Fred Edwards was. So there's his career. He is a Hall of Famer. You can kind of see where he compares with Torkelson, which honestly, it's a pretty similar stat line. It's not too much different. I think the big difference is the steal. Like average is 10 points above for Edwards, more RBIs, almost the same home runs, about 500 more hits for Edwards. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think we did pretty good with this career. I think we did. Yeah. Otherwise, that's it. I am a little disappointed with the way it turned out. It sucks that I did have to like kind of continue to sign him to try to get those 3,000 hits. If I didn't sign him that second time with the Angels, he would have been around 2,600 hits. That's kind of where he finished, 25 to 2,600, like right between that. So take that into consideration. His home runs would have been around 400-ish. So like he still had a really good career. Like I still think he probably would have been a Hall of Famer based on the numbers, because he would have had really similar hits, RBIs, the steals would have been up there, the average would have been higher. So I still a really similar stat line to Torkelson, just the home runs would have been about 60 shy of what Torkelson did. So I still think he would have been a Hall of Famer based on those numbers. But that is it, the 99 overall career sim. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. Did you enjoy today's video? If you did, I've got another one for you right here. Boom. Right there. Check it out. It's going to be great. Recommend this one.